everyone. Welcome to my channel, Happy Place to Grow. I'm Mrs. Davis, and I'm so glad you're joining me in our reading adventure. This is the first in Phonics reading series. We're in session number 2, lesson number 2, and we're focusing on letters and letter sounds, putting the sounds together to build and read words. This is a strategy that can help us all through our lives when we run into words that we're not sure of. And we're thinking about short vowels in these first sessions, and we're still working with short a. In previous sessions, we've worked through at, add, and app. And then in our last session, we kind of had a challenge. We did 2 rhyming families on the same lesson. We did the am family. We built words that rhymed in the am family, and the an family. We also were thinking about the correct time to use a capital letter when you're building a special name, and we found out that we could use a capital D for Dan, and in the am family, a capital S for Sam and a capital P for Pam. So today we're going to continue thinking about a, but this time we're going to be putting a with 2 friends that work together as a team to build this rhyming family. Now, although we see 3 letters, we still only have 2 sounds in this rhyming family because letters C and letter K, these 2 letters team up, but they say the same sound. Remember, C says k and K says k. And when you're thinking about reading and building short vowel words, if you have a short vowel and you hear k at the end, most of the time it will be this combo, CK. They partner up. So if you're thinking about reading and spelling, this can really come in handy if you're thinking about short vowels. So our rhyming family that we're going to be building and reading is the ack family. Yeah, we're going to be putting a beginning sound. So when you're sounding this one out at home, we've been using this little strategy where we say beginning, middle, and end. We don't have to say beginning, middle, end. Even though there's 2 letters, these 2 letters only say 1 sound. So when we tap it out, we're still going to be only doing 3 taps before we blend. So this is going to be fun. We're also thinking again about using a capital letter for a special name. This rhyming family has a special name. It's the ack family. It's kind of a fun one, I think. So let's put this team CK together. Let me slide over here so we can build and read. Okay, let's get started. Now, at home, you're doing your job. I'm doing my job here. Let's team up like C and K, and let's build and read some ack. The ack family. Okay, here we go. I've got your beginning sounds, the beginning sounds that we're going to use in my chart, and you can see there's a capital, but I also have the lowercase because in our last session, we were thinking also about the fact that words can be, the same word can be used in multiple or several ways. We call those multiple meaning words. So in this one, we can use the capital J and the lowercase j to build 2 different words, but they'll be spelled and said the same way. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to get my pointer finger. At home, you can do your tapping. It's a really great strategy to think about individual sounds and then how the sounds blend together. So it is good practice. So I think you should do it at home. Here we go. Let's get started. Now, in our last session, we said am and an were both words, but Ack is not a word by itself, so we have to put a beginning sound here. Remember, we're just going to have 3 taps, though, even though we have 4 letters. Here we go. I'm going to put this sound. What letter is it? It's the letter B. You're right. What sound does B say? B. Say it quick. B. Good. Don't put any extra sounds to it. B. Now we're going to put B with A, K, and we're going to build our first ack rhyming word. Here we go. All right, here we go. B, A, K. Yeah, you do it at home. Remember, just 1 tap here, even though it's 2 letters. All right, now let's blend B, A, K together. All right, here we go. Back. Yeah, say it again. Back. All right, let's say it fast. Ready, set, back. All right, think about the word back. How have you used the word back before? To scratch your back? To go out into the backyard? So it can be a place, it can be out back, it can be your body part, your back. It also can be a movement. You're going to back up, go back home or back to your seat. This one has lots of uses. All right, back. Here's our next rhyming word in this ack family. I'm going to start with the capital. Remember, we're using uppercase or capital letters for special names. That's one reason we use them. And this is a special name, and then we're going to use it with the lowercase j too. All right, that's the letter J. What does J say? Think about its sound. Yeah, let's do it together. J, J. Right. Let's put J and A and K together. All right, let's sound it out. Here we go. J, A, K. Good. Very clear. I heard that all the way from your house. Now let's play J, A, K. Let's do it slowly. Here we go. Jack. Good. Now let's say it fast. Ready, set. Did you say Jack? Good. I'm glad you're practicing with me and also doing it on your own. Jack. Do you know anyone with the name Jack? I do. I had lots of students over the years whose first name was Jack. Could be short for Jackson. Yeah, Jack. It's a cute name. Now, I can put a lowercase j there. I'm not saying a person's special name now when I use this lowercase j. It's still the word Jack. But when you use a lowercase j, it can be used in a different way. It can be a tool. A jack is used, it's a tool that you crank it and it lifts a car up so that someone can change their tire, right? Or a long time ago, there was a game with a little metal object that had little spokes on it, little spikes on it, and a ball, and it was called the game of jacks. You bounced the ball and then you tried to grab as many jacks as you could before the ball bounced again. Jack. Multiple meanings. If you're talking about a person, we're going to use that uppercase J. If you're talking about a tool that your family member might use to change a tire if it's flat, you're thinking about a lowercase j, Jack. Now let's put this letter. What letter is this? Did you say P? Great. Now what does the letter P say? What's its sound? Did you say P? P. It's a quick one. P. Yeah. Let's put P with A, K. All right? Let's sound it out together. P. P. A. You do it on your own. Great job. Now let's blend p-ak together slowly. Pack. Great. I heard all the sounds, but they flowed together, so I really heard the word. Now I want you to do it at home on your own. You got it. Pack. Now we're going to say it fast. Here we go. Ready, set, pack. Great. Now, pack can be used in multiple ways, like you're going to pack your lunch. It means put things into a container, pack it up. Maybe you're going to pack a box up if you're moving. Pack your suitcase if you're going on a trip. You might wear a backpack to school. Or how about this? You go to the store and your family members are shopping and you see in the checkout a pack of gum. You know, the little sticks of gum, they're in a collection and they call it a pack of gum. Yeah, it can be used in lots of different ways. Pack. So far we've built back, jack, and now pack. All right, let's go to this letter. What letter is it? Did you say R? Correct. What sound does R make? Did you say R? You are so smart. You are really excellent. Okay, let's put R with a k. Let's sound it out. Each sound, tap it out. R, a, k. Great job. Do it on your own. Let's blend those three sounds together. Rack. Now you do it on your own. Wow. Now we're going to say it fast. Ready, set, rack. What do you think a rack is? Have you ever heard that word? I know you have. Yeah, like a coat rack. You hang, it's a place to hang something. A clothes rack. It can also, for all you deer fans, I'm talking about the animal deer. If a deer has horns, great giant horns, they call those horns a rack. Yeah, I learned that when I moved down south to North Carolina. Yeah, south in North Carolina. I never knew that deer horns could be called a rack. Yeah. Oh, wow. Now we have one more word we're going to build. We're going to put this letter. Yeah, you know it. It's a letter S. A fun one. Sounds like a snake. Let's put S-A-C together. Let's sound it out. Good. Now let's blend it. Sack. Now you do it on your own. Now let's say it fast. Are you ready? Here we go. Ready, set, sack. Great. Sack. What's a sack? I like to think about the words I'm reading and also that they have a meaning with them. We're not just reading words, but we're thinking about what those words mean, because as we're reading, not only do we want to identify the word, but we want to think about what the word is saying in the story or article or newspaper or whatever it is we're reading. We want to be able to understand what it's saying, not just reading the words. So think about a sack. The first thing that comes to my mind is Santa Claus. Yeah, you know how he has that big red sack that he puts all those toys in? That always comes to my mind when I think of the word sack. But like a sack of potatoes, it's like something that's bagged up. A sack is a bag. It's usually a big bag. Could be a sack of flour. Here's another way to use it for you football fans out there. If the quarterback has the ball and the other team gets to him before he throws it, and they knock him down with the ball in his hand, well, they just performed a sack. They sacked the quarterback. They knocked him down before he got the ball launched off. Yeah. I love how words not only, we can read them, but they can also have multiple meanings. They can be spelled the same, sound the same, but mean different things. So we're stretching not only our reading skills, but we're also understanding that words have different meanings. Wow, we're really, really developing lots of different strategies and skills with these lessons. So I'm glad you're joining me. Now, we've built a lot of words in the ACK family. Back, jack, pack, rack, and sack. Now let's see if we can read some whole words. I am going to flash you this word list that we just built. And what I want you to do is see if you can read it quickly. I'm kind of shuffling them up. I want you to think about the beginning, the middle, and the end. Remember that CK says one sound. Those two letters team up. And that's especially, it's a clue if the vowel is short and the ending sound is a k. It's normally going to be spelled with a CK. So that can help you with your spelling too. That's just a little tip. Okay, I'm going to flash these words. Now, if you're looking at the word and you don't know it right away, go ahead and use your strategy. Tap it out and blend it together, and you'll get it. Here we go. Word 1 from this rhyming family. There's your beginning sound. P, 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 p. Right, that's the word pack. P-a-k, pack. Okay, here's your next word. Right, did you say back? B-a-k, back. Starts with a R plus ack. Yep, that's rack. You're getting faster. And then, right, jack. How about this one? Yeah, I didn't fool you. Still jack. Yeah, there's lots of things you can discover if you are thinking about how letters team together to build words, and that different words can have multiple meanings, can be spelled the same and look the same, but have different meanings. Wow, we are really building a lot of not only reading skills, but thinking about the meaning of words. We're putting lots of things together to be excellent readers, and I'm so glad that we're working together. Now, on our next reading session, we're going to be thinking about all 3 rhyming families. Yeah, we're going to put am, an, and ack together. And we're going to be mixing it up. We're thinking about how short a can be placed together with rhyming families. But when you're reading stories, you don't always see words in rhyming families in a story. So it might be mixed up, but you can still use your decoding skills. So we're going to mix up an, am, and ack, and see if you can use your sounding out strategies to effectively read words. All right, readers, keep practicing, because practice definitely makes permanent. And until our next reading session together, as always, keep reading, keep learning, and have fun while you do it. And I'll see you real soon.